Hitting content here at America is Blue, coming at you with everything from every angle. Got a preview show for you. Fulham Football Club beat us last time, headed to the bridge. These guys are sitting 7th on 31 points. We have a game in hand. We're 10th at 29, so this is our opportunity to jump ahead of them in the table. They're coming to Southwest 6. We got to show up, Jay Martin. Glad to have you on the show, man. What's one thing you're looking for tomorrow against Fulham, man? Big match, London Derby.
I'm just going to be that guy and just take a swing at the low-hanging fruit. Are we going to see Enzo? That's my one thing to look for. We got a lot of new bodies. There's a lot of players I'd love to see, but on a day of practice, are we going to see Enzo? That's what I'm looking for.
Yeah, rumor has it we made some transfers, which we did talk about. That being said, it's kind of funny. It almost feels like we're in a weird flux situation, just at least for this one game, in terms of some positioning and, Georgie going out and a couple other things. But nonetheless, we are blessed with talent. And my one thing to look for at the bridge tomorrow is absolute bedlam from the fan side. I want the supporters and fans to be absolutely rabid for the entire contest, regardless of the outcome. If they are not on their feet for 90 minutes and screaming, I don't know why they're even there. Because 650 plus million invested in the club, Roman Abramovich-esque numbers. Nobody else could ever ask for anything more from our leadership. We need to deliver and show our thanks as supporters.
I'll be shocked. Even if we flop in this game, I will be absolutely astonished if that place is not rocking after what just happened. The fans, everybody has to be pumped up. Everybody is looking forward to the future. There's not going to be an ass in a chair in that place.
It's going to be an electric crowd. Now I am looking for my, I'm dropping a little preview here, but heading over to London for the Aston Villa match at the beginning of April. I absolutely cannot wait. It's going to be raucous. Enzo should be firmly implanted in the side. We should have some very fresh faces and hopefully a little bit more team cohesion by the time I get out there, and we'll have a sun-filled afternoon at Stamford Bridge with goals. But that's in the future. We got Fulham Football Club. You're looking for Enzo. I'm looking for crowd participation. We need the points here. The bottom line is, now that we've got the talent in, we've had this wonderful rush of influx. Now we got to deliver. The time is now. Graham Potter has known that this situation and this game in particular might be a little bit dicey in terms of who he has available because of, circumstance. That being said, he's got to put out a performance. He's still got to march 11 guys out there, and Fulham is a good side. We cannot mess around.
Yeah, dude, they played us tough last time. I mean, they had that kind of fluky goal with Willian, came off a leg. It's, from now to the end of the season, like everything feels like it's a must win. We have to start climbing and we have to start passing teams. And it's a lot of teams before we even get close to nipping at where we want to be, which is in contention for Champions League. So it starts on Friday.
And it's amazing too, because, there's something that's great about having that Friday match sometimes, because if you can get the 3 points, you just feel great going into the weekend. No matter what, you know that you're going to be in a better spot than you were the week before. And, I'll be really happy to hopefully see us creep up a couple of spots after a big dub tomorrow. So let's dive into some lineup predictions, brother. Lot of moving parts. This is to say the least one of the most difficult lineups we've ever put out. That being said, we're going to be wrong anyway. So let's just go with it. I know that you have Kepa back there, and I have a feeling that we are going to have differentiating back lines a little bit. But I am going with Dave, Badiashile, Thiago Silva, and Marc Cucurella, back four.
Yeah, so I have, obviously, Kepa in goal. I have Chalobah, right back. I have Silva, Badiashile, and Cucurella.
Yeah, all right. So one little change.
Back four.
Glad that Chalobah stayed in the side. I know there were some rumors about maybe him getting loaned out or something like that. We need the squad depth, and, he's had a couple of down matches, but he's a solid performer. Don't hate the selection by you. Who do you got for midfield?
This is where things got really tough for me. I want to just throw out, just to be a douchey homer, I just want to throw out Enzo. And I'm going to be that douchey homer. I'm throwing out Enzo. I'm also having Kova, and I can't bring myself to. I could barely say Conor Gallagher, so I'm playing Carney Chukwuemeka.
Oh, Carney, I like the choice there. So you're going. So wait a minute, are you playing a 4-3-3?
I am playing a 4-3-3.
All right, I'm going.
That's what I'm doing.
All right, I'm going Kova, Mason Mount, and Lewis Hall. They're going to give Louis another run out at his natural position. I don't hate the Carney choice. I'm going to say that maybe Graham Potter is going to want to try to boost this kid's confidence and give Lewis Hall another start.
I like the shot. Listen, I'm all for giving that kid experience. The more he gets out there, the better he's going to be. I'm all for that. All right. Up top, dude, up top was another predicament for me. Because if I'm playing a 4-3-3, I definitely have Mudryk.
Got you.
By default, we have Kai Havertz because Zhao's
100%.
out. It was on the other side. Who plays on that side? Who plays the right wing? Sterling is out. You could throw Madueke in there, but he's in a similar situation as Enzo, just getting his feet wet. I did not have anybody that I really felt comfortable with over there. I didn't want to even think about Hakeem Ziyech after the shit show that just happened. I mean, this guy's coming back with escargot and croissants in his luggage, and I can't be like, hey, you know what? Paperwork didn't work out. Fax machine was broken. We were too busy in Portugal. My bad. Now go play for us and make us sweat. I'm going with Mason Mount. I'm playing Mason Mount over there. I'm playing him out of the way.
I got Mace playing in his natural, midfield number 8 position. I'm giving Hakeem Ziyech the start. Number one, we need somebody out there who's like, hey, man, sorry this didn't work out. My B, here's the start. Like, could you imagine how much his blood would be boiling if he was sitting on the bench? At least let him do something about it on the pitch. So
he's going to be pissed no matter what. He's just going to be an angry man. Maybe you're right. Maybe that is a good idea. Just unleash him out there and take it out on Fulham.
On the pitch against the other team and not let him apply it on the bench and start to – not that I'm implying that the dude is disgruntled, but he is a human being, and I'm sure we could all empathize with being shafted in one particular context or another. And by the way, fuck the French for denying the appeal. Like what a bunch of assholes. It's like, they clearly they wanted to do this thing. They wanted to get it done, and you had to be a Frenchie about it. Yeah, so go back to munch on your croissant. So, all right, man. Moving into the meat of the matter here. I think we both are feeling much better than we have been in these recent pasts. So, what is your score prediction? Any funky predictions or bounces that you see coming?
I think that place is going to be jumping. And not only am I excited about potential debuts, but for the guys who have been around, who now just saw what we did in a January window, bringing in 8 new bodies, these boys better be on their toes because the exit is like right over there. So I think there's a lot of people who are going to be motivated to go out there and start playing and playing well. I think we're coming away with the win. I think it'll be a close game. I don't think Fulham's going to roll over for us just because we have all the fanfare and because we're feeling all the good vibes. I think we're going to walk away with the 2-1 victory.
Well, I definitely agree that it's going to be a victory. I don't think that it's going to be a runaway match or anything. I do think it's going to be close. I am actually allowing myself to believe and taking a deep breath. I think it's going to be 2-0. I think continuing to keep clean sheets is absolutely imperative. And quite frankly, I really believe in Badiashile and Thiago Silva back there. I just love the combination. I think it's a wonderful foundation. And for this match in particular, having, at least with me, having Dave back there, it's just really shores up the side. And I think if we were going to be doing anything on the attacking, part of the pitch, it's going to be coming from the left with some sort of combination of like Mace and Kova, Cucurella working in those pockets. And hopefully we can get, Cucurella in a position where he can wrap his left foot around a couple of nice crosses, maybe get Kai some service.
Just give it a Mudryk. Let him go. Just play forward. Go.
Run after it. So,
well, dude, and also if your boy toy Willian can do us a solid and not bang one in off of Chalobah's leg, that would also help.
One of my favorite all time footballers. I love Willian. I'll never say a negative word about him. But I mean, come on, Boy Toy, that's a little excessive. That's my guy though, for sure. So 2-0 for me, 2-1 for you. Look, it's a big day out there, people. America is blue. We really appreciate you listening and supporting us, giving us your feedback. Thank you for the comments. Thank you for all the likes. Thank you for all the reviews of the website and everything that you guys are doing out there for us. We really do appreciate it. We will be back after the win, hopefully, on Friday. We'll catch up with you then. Until then, keep cheering for Chels. America is blue. Todd Boehly bringing home the players.